Aha, aha, aha. This is Lowski the First. You are now watching Play That Back FM, the hip hop platform for new music and emerging artists. We're back again. And today we have a number of topics that we're going to run through. Hope you guys had a great holiday. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. My Christmas was spent alone, but wasn't lonely. Sometimes you got to do that. I usually go down to Pittsburgh to go see my mom, but I stayed out here in Florida for Dolo. Had Christmas dinner by myself. Cooked me some nice salmon, some asparagus, and some rice. I had a good time. I had a real good time. And yeah, like I said, hope y'all feeling good. And it's been pretty eventful. I haven't gotten a chance to go live. I've been wanting to go live and talk about a range of topics, starting from Jay-Z to Drake and Kendrick and all of that. But I'm here today, and we're gonna go through what's happening today. We're gonna go through the BS, the BS that's been happening within hip hop, and I want to say mainstream media or um the dominant society, I guess. So the big topic today is Fat Joe. If you're unfamiliar, Fat Joe was on the Math Hoffa, My Expert Opinion podcast, and he was talking real greasy about FBA, which stands for Foundational Black Americans, which is not a group. It is a lineage that describes a person that was born in America, and their parents were also born in America. So that is a lineage that people can identify with that were born in America. So yeah, Fat Joe was talking crazy about them. And like the big conversation has been, who created hip hop, and Fat Joe's argument is that Puerto Ricans created hip hop with black people 50-50, and foundational black Americans are saying, no, we created it, we started this genre. Why aren't you giving us our credit? Why can't you give us our credit? Yes, you might have assisted in the creation, after we started it. We acknowledge that, but no, you did not invent it. And it's been a big debate about that, particularly with people living in New York. I'm seeing people in New York, they're very upset saying, oh, you don't live in New York. You don't understand New York culture. You don't understand hip hop culture. There's also issues with what he said and how he said it, because he called FBA a bunch of broke N words, and people didn't like that, and they're like, "Why are you even saying the N word?" If you live in New York, I'm not. And this doesn't really fly other places. If you live in New York, um, Latinos such as Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, they use the N word. They call black people the N word, but it's a gray area because when it comes down to issues such as um you know let's say police getting killed, police killing black people, or um when it's time to actually step up for black people, they're not really identifying as black, but you're using you're calling people the N word, or saying the N word. You're describing yourself as that. When you're signing up to vote, you don't mark yourself down as black. So it's been a lot. I think that in 2025, a lot is going to change on how people identify themselves and what people allow. And so far it looks like FBA is standing on code. They're not allowing Fat Joe to talk crazy. The segment of his interview where he was talking about FBA has actually been taken down already by Math Hoffa, and the full interview, within the full interview, that clip has been edited. So yeah, FBA has been standing on business, and they got that clip taken down. My thoughts on it personally, I think it's crazy. I think it says a lot that Fat Joe hasn't said anything yet. He hasn't apologized. He hasn't addressed the statement yet. The only person who has said something so far and has done a whole video on it was Math Hoffa, because he's also facing backlash because they're saying, why didn't you protect us, or not protect us? Why didn't you speak up? Why didn't you defend FBI? If you're a black man and you're letting this Latino guy talk crazy about black people, why didn't you say anything? And just had to check the mic. And he wasn't the only black male in the room. There was others, but I guess he is a journalist, and he had to let his guest speak. So yeah, that's what it was. Um, my thoughts on it, man. I'm born and raised in New York, and I grew up on hip hop in New York, and I'm not small minded though. I know that New York isn't the world. The world doesn't revolve around New York, and that's the problem for a lot of people, because they want to say, "Yo, you don't understand the culture here. You didn't grow up here." They um, Latinos are allowed to say this and that. They were a part of hip hop, which they were, but they did not create it. They didn't create it. And like someone, I've seen people point out that Fat Joe calling black people racist within that same clip. If you're calling black people racist, that means you yourself, you don't see yourself as black, and he claims that he is black, or whatever. But if you're calling black people racist, that means you don't see yourself as black. Because I'm black myself, I don't call other black people, "Yo, you're racist." You know what I'm saying? I think that was kind of weird. Moving on. A topic that I seen on YouTube. I came across a video with someone speaking on Larry June, and it's very interesting. And I definitely want to play this clip real quick. Let's see if I could share the screen. Bear with me here. Da 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 da. Boom. Oh, there we go. It's a little clip. All right, let's get it. This is from Clint Coley. I never heard of him, but I know he's a comedian. He did a video about the 50 greatest hip hop artists. And this was just a little clip about Larry June, which I thought was very interesting. And he says Larry June is not played on the East Coast. And we're talking about East Coast. And, I was mentioning how, the people in New York live in a bubble. And, I know the East Coast is bigger than New York too. But, when you think about East Coast and hip hop, you're thinking about New York because it started there. So let's see what Clint Coley is talking about.
June, if you know, right? And this is no knock to my man. Larry June, if you know, right? And this is no knock to my man. Y'all know this is a Larry June friendly podcast. We do not say anything bad about Mr. June, right? But let's have this conversation. A lot of cats on the East Coast don't really listen to that kind of hip hop. Larry June has a distinct sound. I don't know if it's a Bay or a West Coast sound, but I do know he doesn't rap how a lot of East Coast niggas used to like it. And I think a lot of times that shows to our ears that we don't expand our palates. Rap has to be one way for a lot of us.
Man, and I'm going to have to agree with that. I'm on the Southeast right now. I'm not in the Northeast, but me living within the Northeast, specifically New York, for over 3 decades, I'm going to say that they're not really open to a wide range of sounds. When it comes to music being played there, specifically, I want to say, yeah, New York music gets played on the radio and like trap music, but like that smooth player music that Larry June makes, that cool music that you could play in your car, it's not really getting played. Yes, there are a lot of Larry June fans on the East Coast. Don't get that twisted. There's, I'm in Miami. He did a show in Miami. A lot of artists can't even do shows out here. He's an artist from the Bay Area, and Bay Area artists barely even, break outside of, their city or California or whatever. But he was able to do a show within a market that is hard to sell tickets in. Out here in Miami, he sold it out. So yeah, there are a lot of Larry June fans. He does have a cult fan base, but as far as people being receptive to his music on a wide scale, I'm gonna say not really. He really does have like a cult following though. As far as people in the Northeast, specifically in New York, I'm gonna say New York because I'm from New York. People in New York, the music that they listen to is more so drill or like something that's like hard or boom bap. And the reason why their music sounds like that is because New York music is all about survival. You're on it because it pertains to the lifestyle that is being lived in New York. New York music pertains to the lifestyle that is being lived. So, what's the lifestyle in New York? You take the train everywhere. You gotta watch your back. You're eating a chopped cheese. You go to work in the morning, the train is crowded. So like it's kind of a hard life and kind of like miserable. It's cold, right? You're not really driving. So the music that you're listening to, it goes with that lifestyle. Like drill music or DMX or the Locks. You're on the train listening to that. Yo, watch where you going, man. Listening to music like that. If somebody bump into you, you're gonna get turned up. Or you're on your way to work. You're like, damn, I hate this job. But you're listening to something that's go get you turned up or whatever. They're not really listening to Larry June on a wide scale. I'm gonna say that. Um, and that's really the difference between I want to say New York and California. Like specifically, yes, California. I would say music from California. Yeah, it's gonna go with their lifestyle. People in California, what are they doing? Not saying that their life is easy, but the sun is out 90% of the year. You have to drive places. So like the music that they listen to, like the Larry June music, it's gonna be smooth. Music that you could bend corners to. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's a lot of beaches there. So a lot of women, a lot of nice looking women walking around. Like it's more of like a slower pace too. So that's why his music sounds like that, and that's why people on the East Coast may not be receptive to it. Moving on. OG Maco, man. Rest in peace, OG Maco. Um, I wasn't the biggest fan of him. He came out around damn, what year was that? 2013, 2014 with like you guessed it. You guessed it, and Fuck 'em times 3 was the joint he came out with. And I thought he was dope. I remember managing a producer in New York around the same time he came out, and I remember going to a radio station called damn, what was that radio station in the village called? So the East Village. Damn, what the hell was it called? Dirt Radio. It was a small little radio station, but there was a white dude from down south. I think he used to manage OG Mako or something like that. His name was Jay Dirt, and he had a station called Jay Dirt. East Village Radio. There we go. EVR, East Village Radio. And Jay Dirt used to be on there, and he used to play OG Mako. Like he's probably one of the first ones to play OG Mako in New York City. And I remember he just took off. I didn't really follow him like that, but speaking of Larry June, he OG Mako turns out he was one of the ones that really helped Larry June launch his career, even though Larry June was out before him. And if you go back to around that time, Larry June's music, around that time, 2013, 2014, whatever, his music really sounds like Atlanta because he was staying in Atlanta, and it's kind of his music is kind of turned, and it's not really on that smooth tip as it is now. And OG Mako was one of the ones that was really responsible for influencing him, and giving him a boost, you can say, a boost up, giving his career a boost, or like giving him pointers, even though OG Mako started before him. Um, how many of you know that OG Maco actually signed Doja Cat to his record label OGG, his OGG on record label imprint, before she ever blew up. So definitely want to give OG Maco his flowers. Let's not let those achievements go, you know, under underlooked. I ordered a pizza. Y'all gotta hold on, hold on. Hey, what's going on? Thank you. I'll put half of the tip on the app, but hold on. They give you cash, all right? I ordered a pizza on live. Now I thought the pizza was gonna be here. Thank you, sir. Take care. Y'all saw the silk shorts. That's how we live in, man. Boss life. Anyway, yeah, we can't let his achievements go underlooked. Is that the word I want to say? Under the radar. Yeah. Moving on. Jaguar Wright. Let's talk about Jaguar Wright. We're kind of annoyed with people on social media. A lot of people backing her, saying, "Oh my God, I believe her." Yeah, she has to, everything she's saying is true, but how do you know everything she's saying is true? Were you there? Did the people that were allegedly abused or harmed give you the news, whatever? Well, anyway, it turns out that she is now backpedaling. She made a claim about Jay-Z actually um sexually abusing her, and now she's backpedaling on it. There's a video out there on Storm Monroe's YouTube channel with her saying that Jay-Z put a GUN to her head and forced his way onto her. But she is now backpedaling after that video has resurfaced. Let's check it out. According to Media Takeout, people close to the situation, Jay-Z's legal team plan on taking legal action against Jaguar. Not sure if this is fully true, but this is just on Media Takeout to stop her from spreading lies. Moving on, there's a video on his channel called A2T, and he has Jaguar live on his channel, and Jaguar retracted her statements on his channel. She claims that people have been manipulating and editing the videos of her, that Storm Monroe clip, saying it's possibly AI, to make it seem like she was making disparaging remarks about Jay-Z. So basically, she's saying that it's not true, even though she was on camera saying it, but she's saying it's not true. Do I want to play this clip? It's like 30. I don't know. It's a long clip. Maybe I could play it real quick. Let's see. Da 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 da. Here we go. Boom, from the Media Takeouts, and we're gonna play this joint real quick.
That chopped and screwed bullshit you just played, that Star edited up and doctored up from that live that I did with Essie Berry and Tiffany Haddish, you are now publishing a lie.
I just chopped it to repeat it. When you said Sean Carter.
No. You chopped and screwed it because everything that you just played wasn't in concession. It was not consecutive. Y'all took that and mixed it up and screwed it up. But that's okay, because the story that Star is trying to convince all of you to run with about me saying that Sean Carter did that to me, that wasn't Sean Carter. The man that did that to me, his name was Trevor Green.
Okay. I've seen the clip. I don't want to play the Storm Monroe clip. I don't have it loaded up. But within the clip that she's talking about, she said it wasn't Sean Carter, was Trevor Green. She's lying. I've seen the clip on Storm Monroe. She said Sean Carter did this to me. She didn't say Trevor Green. She said Sean Carter did X, Y, and Z to me. And now she's backpedaling. Yeah, she cannot be trusted. But she says what she says online to get people riled up. um you know People online literally believe anything that you say. I could come online right now and say, hey, I'm a millionaire, and people would believe it. um Moving on, we're moving on to the songs of the week. And I don't want to catch any copyright strikes, but the songs of the week are Two Steppin' by Verdi Baby. I want to salute to Verdi Baby out of North Stockton. um he's been just killing it. And you should go check that song out. It's called Two Steppin' by Verdi Baby. It's one of his biggest songs. If you're familiar with Stockton, they're experiencing a renaissance right now. They are one of the most popular cities in California in terms of music, and their sound is influencing the entire state. So go check out Verdi Baby, Two Steppin'. That's VERDEBABI. Verdi Baby, Two Steppin'. Has a J-Lo sample in it. I really like it. We got another song, the second song of the week that you need to check out. It's called Colossus Remix by 1100 himself. I'm another Northern California artist. Um, he's from East Oakland. And this Colossus Remix, I don't believe it's on streaming yet. It's only on YouTube. The video is very interesting. I like it. It's almost like he's a in therapy, and he's talking to his therapist. Very great lyricism. 1100 is very a versatile artist that is going to be I want to say not a household name, but I feel like he's gonna have that cult following like Larry June if he takes the right steps. He actually has a feature with Larry June on his last project called The Lev Show. 1100 himself. Go check him out. The third song is called Undo, another Bay Area joint. It's Miles Minnick and I Am Sue. Miles Minnick, MILES MINNICK. And it's featuring I Am Sue. He from the HBK gang. I Am Sue is a big staple out there in the Bay. And Miles Minnick is a Christian rapper. And I want to say Christian rap has been doing its thing, man. I've been meaning to do a Christian rap top 10 list. I'll let the top 10 artists that you should check out. I'm gonna probably put that on the website soon, playthatbackfm.com. And check out Undo by Miles Minnick and I Am Sue. It's a great song. Very positive, very uplifting. We're gonna take it down south. And A2P Fred. A2P Fred is buzzing right now. He has a song called Take It There. Not there, but take it there. DEA, take it there. A2P Fred. He reminds me of a boss man D-Lo. I'm not sure where I know he's from Florida, but I'm not sure what part, if he's from like Tallahassee or like Jacksonville or whatever. But he has a real raw flow, a real like everything about him is just real raw. And he Duke can rap. He's not like the traditional rapper, freestyling and yeah, he's just a raw street dude that can rap. A2P Fred. Check him out. The song is called Take It There. And the fifth song for our songs of the week is Farrah Fox. Hi, my name is. Farrah Fox used to go by Audra the Rapper and used to be signed to MMG, but she has rebranded herself to Farrah Fox. That's FARRAHFAWX. And the song features a Hispanic artist by the name of Carly Gilbert. And the song is called Hi, My Name Is. It's really interesting. It has a drum and bass type of beat, and then it goes into like a trap type of sound. It's sick. It's called Hi, My Name Is. Y'all need to check out Farrah Fox and the rest of the artists on there. And that is it for my live. I hope you guys tune in to the next live. I'm going to be trying to go live on a consistent basis every Sunday and every Friday. Or every Sunday, every Thursday. One of those. It's definitely going to be Sundays that I'm going live, and I'm going to try to do either Thursday or Friday for going into next year. Every Sunday and every Friday, I believe. That's what I'm going to try to stay consistent. I'm going to do it every Sunday, every Friday. You can't say try, do it. But yeah, this is your boy Young Low. Lowski the First. This is Play That Back FM, the hip hop platform for new music and emerging artists. We out of here. Peace.